flashes of Kent State, and while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kent State's offense will get the first crack at it here. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
Looking downfield, it's Marsh. Flips it out in the flat. Fakes his man out. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire now on 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down.
Number 60.
And the Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. So Buffalo's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Morrow. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Keeps looking downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Bulls will punt this one away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Back to throw, it's Marsh. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Fires to the tight end. Russell to the ground after picking up the 1st down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands This is a matchup where I got my big time.
Oh, ball's out! The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back and make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Working that left side now. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to get to it. Quick strike complete. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. From the gun to give, looking for room. The golden flashes get the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Kent State.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Quarterback extends the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. A 3rd and long coming up here. The play action fake. Dances away. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returns are so quick. You can play touch football in the elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
On the run, fires downfield. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. And the Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. The lead's not insurmountable, just down 14-0. But, David, you don't score here, and it could get a little tricky fast.
If you don't score here, if you don't possess the football and put something together to give your defense a little bit of a blow, it's not the ideal start. But it ain't like this game's late in the football game. Create some momentum here in the second quarter.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing in college football. This team needs the juju to get going. That first quarter is one they'd love to forget. So find your best playmakers now. Get them isolated. Get them the football and let them go to work.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got his man.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
And the Bulls will punt it away on fourth down. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Looking for a huge play. Grabs it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And the returner will be dragged down. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do
on now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that.
He lost one down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He's looking to throw on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Bulls decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
First and goal, Buffalo.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Buys a little time with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on second down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Golden Flashes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Marsh. Blasted as he lets it go. And that pass picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over
for better field position for this offense.
42 Spider.
Handoff from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He's got it on the move. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They move the tight end all over. Trying to barge their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have...
Touchdown Bulls! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. What a grab and what a quick strike from that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Marsh. Takes a hit as he fires. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Touchdown, Buffalo! What? By the defense and paying it off with the interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, and get you a touchdown.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick-6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick-6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do.
All by himself down the middle. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Kent State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And that's the danger on defense about playing this guy. You've got to keep him in the pocket. If you let him get outside, he can hurt you throwing it, or he can take off and kill you. And that's what he did right there. Moving forward, they have got to do a better job containing this QB.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Got him downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Bulls in the hurry out. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. He caught it. And he will score! Touchdown, Buffalo!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to throw, it's Marsh. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Split backs here. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
You start day 1 of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. Not sexy, not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Play number 9 on this drive. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. down the boulevard. And now they take the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 11 over Minnesota. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gets open down the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. And the Bulls are on the move.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Bulls are in the hurry-up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's got the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Right down the middle. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Buffalo. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time to the Kent State offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be
as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Didn't find... Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team